It does not take a degree in marketing to figure out why the CARVER 1 is called the way it's called. Most users are attracted to its crazy tilting mechanism, achieving up to 40 degrees of tilt whenever going into a curve. The other numbers look good too. A distance of around 130 kilometers, a maximum speed of 80 kilometers an hour, and enough room for 2 people and a trunk. It is up to you to decide whether the price of around $13,000 is worth it. But looking at the faces of the happy test drivers might convince you. As so many other things, overnight buses are a little different in Japan. Did you know passengers may not use their phones during the trip, as to not to disturb the sleep of their neighbors? That is, unless they are taking one of these sleeping pod buses. Each passenger can simply pull down the cover to get some much-needed shut-eye. And if you're feeling like something even more fancy, there are some bus models designs that allow the passengers to extend their legs fully. However, there is one caveat. There is not always a toilet on board. It's a weird feeling, knowing that you could simply go out and buy this device just until several years ago. According to the website, the price was in the ballpark of $50,000, which is admittedly a bit higher than your regular impulse buy. While at this time, we don't entirely know for sure why the company researching this stopped. We figure it may have had something to do with legislation. After all, it was a powerful machine, albeit small, 4 meters wide, 2.5 meters high, and capable of carrying a passenger of up to 80 kilograms for 10 minutes or so, depending on the elevation and temperature. The GOBOAT comes from humble beginnings. At first, it was a complex puzzle of plastic pieces and an inflatable rubber tube. But the company has come up with new tricks since then, and so the new iteration became much simpler. The use cases, however, stayed the same. Fishing and having fun on calm waters, with a focus on mobility. The entire thing can transform back into a 25-kilogram backpack once you're finished. If you're thinking of getting one yourself, mind the fact that you may have to register it, since it is a motorized watercraft. When APTERA made the bold claim to make the daily commute powered by solar power only, it caused some stir on the internet. Answering the old-age question, why electric cars don't have solar panels, the team decided to place 180 of them onto the vehicle's body. These, in turn, allow the batteries to collect enough energy every day to drive for 65 kilometers. Production start is set for late 2024, and no vehicles have been delivered yet. One of the most interesting aspects, APTERA is made with the right to repair, meaning that owners will be able to repair parts on their own, using company guidelines. Some successful test flights in Austria with a mini version of this craft have already worked well, and while all we have of the final version is some concept footage, you have to admit that the sideways thrusters are quite eye-catching. Using them has several implications. For example, they give full directional control when maneuvering. By shifting the center of the hub slightly, the thrust can change direction instantly. And they make the entire thing smaller than competitors, allowing for a more compact and narrow takeoff and landing site. Interestingly, the company created the cruise-up concept as a study. According to their website, they are developing these motors to collaborate with different air car manufacturers in the future. Don't forget to subscribe to Unstoppable Gadgets. And if you want to see some really unusual bikes, click on your screen for the next video.